Okay, we will be doing who is the better antagonist. Now, I do not know too much about Griffin. Hold on. I do not know too much about Griffin. I'm not gonna lie. I have no clue about Griffin. If y'all want to educate me on Griffin, I don't know if he's auto shoot. I don't know if Griffin's a terrible villain. I don't know if he's a weird villain. I don't know what. But let me know. I think I'm gonna go Lucius from Black Clover. I'm gonna go him just because I personally watched Black Clover and I never watched Berserk. So since I have never in my life watched Berserk, I cannot go Berserk. Hold on, let me put myself over there. I never, and I mean never, watched Berserk. So who's the better antagonist? I'm gonna go Lucius just because that's who I know. That's who I know, so I'm going Lucius. Zeke Yeager or Aaron Yeager? Okay, if you watch Attack on Titan, Aaron Yeager wasn't really a villain until the end, and they were both villains for two of the same reasons, but different way. It don't make sense to me because Aaron Yeager apparently who's better though Zeke. Well, who's better? I'm gonna go Zeke. I'm gonna go Zeke. Aaron Yeager was cool, but he wasn't that good. He wasn't that good in my personal opinion. Okay, I'm watching Naruto Shippuden right now. Isn't Kaguya like? Didn't she just randomly pull up? Like, isn't there like nothing about her? We know nothing about her. No one said anything about her. Don't we know nothing about this girl? Like, I literally kid you not. I don't know anything about her. I'm watching Naruto Shippuden. Her name is never mentioned. I don't know the dude on the left, but just because she has the this, I'm gonna go her. Dante versus Boo. Boo. Boo literally is the like he is the embodiment of evil. Literally, Kid Boo, like Kid Boo, literally will just wake up one day and just hurt you, no matter what you do. He literally went to heaven in Dragon Ball Z to beat his ops. He went to heaven to beat his ops. Kid Boo, no questions, no questions. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna get hate for it. Demon Slayer's villains, I get they're supposed to be scary in the anime, but they're not scaring me. They are not scaring me, you, anybody. I'm going Johan. I'm not going Muzan because all he does is just bite people. He bite people's necks or whatever he does, turns them into like a demon, and then just dips. I'm not gonna be scared of Muzan. I'm sorry. I'm not scared of Muzan. Like if you've seen him, bro, just don't let him bite your neck and he's not gonna run away. I'm going right. I don't need to see. I don't need to hear anything. Left. Miru got cooked by Sun Jin Woo. Shigari did get cooked by a couple people, but he is actually like one of the best like student villains. Like he is a villain still, but like yeah, I'm going on Shigari. Shigari. Kaido versus Anti-Spiral. Okay, I do not know who Anti-Spiral is. I've been hearing the name Anti-Spiral. I have no clue about. Said hi. What's up? What's up? What's up? I have no clue about Anti-Spiral. If 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 y'all wanna like, if y'all wanna educate me on Anti-Spiral, feel free. But I have no clue about Anti-Spiral. Kaido, he did do a lot of like crazy. Like Kaido has done a lot of crazy stuff. Like in Wano, if you see Wano, if you heard about Kaido, and even before Wano, when he jumps where kids at or whatever, and then he declares war or something. Yeah, Kaido's he's a cool villain. I don't know Anti-Spiral, so I'm going Kaido. Beerus versus like Yagami. I'm gonna say this in the nicest way. Beerus is cool. I know he's a god in the anime, god of destruction. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like I don't know about y'all like Yagami, but I've been hearing that he's mad smart or whatever. Huh. Who y'all think's better? Like Yagami, or do y'all think Beerus is better? I'm personally going Beerus. Listen, if I don't know the other anime, I'm going the anime that I know. I don't think Beerus is better than like Yagami. I think Beerus did teach Goku some things. Give him a good fight, but I don't know if I would say he's a better antagonist. I'm gonna go let Yagami just because I feel like people are gonna say like Yagami. Crollo versus I'm gonna go Crollo. Crollo's tough. Crollo's tough. From Hunter x Hunter tough. Kenpachi versus Akaza. Okay. Kenpachi's not a villain, first off. He's not an antagonist. I guess you could say he's an antagonist to Ichigo, I guess, even though they're on the same team. But let's see. Akaza versus Kapachi. Who's a better villain? To me, Kapachi's stronger. Akaza is cool. He does fight with his hands. You know what I'm saying? Martial art is pretty cool, pretty interesting. Backstory is pretty interesting. But Kapachi's just him though. Like no disrespect, but Kapachi's just him. Madara versus Frieza. Ooh. Low key. I'ma say Frieza. Y'all may get mad at me for this. Hold on. Y'all might get mad at me for this. But I personally have to go Frieza. Madara literally got cooked by Zetsu. Black Zetsu. Someone who's not even important in the show. And then Frieza cooked Krillin, Goku a little bit, etc. But Madara's cool. But I feel like Madara is like, I don't know, Madara's kinda iffy. Madara's kinda iffy though. I'm not gonna lie. Madara's kinda iffy. I don't know, cause no, but I'm saying iffy. Goku. Cause kinda iffy though. Like what would y'all say though? Cause listen, Madara, his name put fear in people. Frieza, he's strong and all, but his name never put fear into people like Madara's name. If you just said the name Madara, you would be scared. Welcome everyone on TikTok, welcome everyone on YouTube. You would be scared. You would be hella scared if someone said, "Yo, Madara," that name alone has fear. Please like the TikTok live. This though, I don't know if we got any fear though. I don't know if we get fear when we say Frieza. No, but peep though, who's a better antagonist? Madara's name alone put fear into people's soul. Frieza, he was just putting holes in anybody that he got the chance though. You feel what I'm saying? We're not just saying trained. We're saying like who's a better villain, who's an actual better villain, who was an actual better character. We're not just basing off of like, yo, who's stronger or this power scaling versus this power scaling. I got Madara just because bro put fear into the whole Naruto verse. Even in the war arc, people are like, Madara, the real Madara's here. His name puts fear into your soul. You have to say Madara. What's good, Milani? You could say Frieza because of like what he did to like Krillin. He made Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time, etc. But I'm going Madara. I'm going Madara just because the fear, putting fear in people's name. No, we're not. Okay. When you're saying who's the better antagonist, you know it's not always about strength, right? You know that, right? If you say who's a better character, I'm saying Luffy because I'm saying no. If you say Itachi versus Krillin, I'm saying Itachi because Itachi killed his whole family to save the village, and he has a shining gun. No, it's the who is the better character, who's the better antagonist. When someone say who is a better antagonist, it's not just strength. It's strength, their character, where they define antagonist, etc. I'm going Pain. Pain is more, he's a better antagonist than Toji. Toji's pretty interesting. You know what I'm saying? With Pain, as the name implies, Pain, he was scaring people, putting fear into people, made Naruto stronger. They'd get Jiraiya out of here. I feel like that's more of a villain. When you think of an antagonist, you think in someone that's like just evil, like super evil. Sukuna versus Alpha. Ooh. I'm going Sukuna. I'm gonna say this again. Madara. Sukuna. Sukuna is the JJK version of Madara. The name alone puts fear in people. Sukuna's very strong. When Sukuna gets summoned, it's like everyone just gets mad scared, bro. All for one. I'm sorry. I don't take any. I don't take any offer. I mean, like I don't take them seriously. Don for ooh. Okay. Caught up to One Piece. Don Flamingo's tough. Got some good quotes. Emu, I don't know too much about bro, other than he's super strong or something. He can dummy reverse. He jump Joy Boy. I don't know too much, but I guess I'm gonna have to say Emu just because he's like the last final boss. Like Loki, like P. This is the last boss that Luffy and the crew gotta beat to get to like the next, like the biggest thing. Emu, it went along some other characters. Down Flamingo, obviously, Marine Ford, Wano, Kaido. So look, Anel, Kaido, Arlong, Don Flamingo, Katakuri, Big Mom. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going Emu just because that's the final boss. But Don Flamingo is a good villain as well. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Itachi versus. Oof. Okay, hear me. Hear me. Itachi and Aizen, they're really both great antagonists. Itachi did everything for the village, and he planned it all out. Aizen was watching the whole thing, and he's super smart and strong. So low key, they're both the same person. They're low key the same person. Cause Aizen literally was watching the whole thing. Itachi, he did that because either Danzo was gonna do it, so he wanted to be the one to do it, but he's also saving his village. And I don't want to be biased because they're both really good, but it's like, what do I do? We gonna go we gonna go I'm gonna go Itachi for me. No glaze. Zeke Zeke versus Zeke Yeager versus Lucius. I'm pretty sure dude Yeager, we see him and his basically like he just wanted to like destroy the whole world and to fix it. Boo's better. Boo's not just the strength, but Boo's more of a villain. She just randomly pulled up. I'm going Kid Boo. Kid Boo's tough. Kid Boo's mad tough. Shigari versus I'm probably mispronouncing the name, sorry, dude on the right. Light Yagami versus Kaido. Yo, Kaido actually is the definition of a villain, I'm not gonna lie. If you see what happened on Wano, if you see what he did to Odin, if you see what he did to Luffy, if you see what he did with the smile fruit, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was crazy. Corolla versus Kapachi. Kapachi's too tough. Gengatron. Kapachi's tough. Madara versus Pain. Madara. The name Madara puts fear, pain. Also, he's top 5. He's a top 5 villain in Naruto. It goes Madara, Pain, Obito, Itachi, and someone else. Even though Itachi's not really a villain for real. Sukuna versus Emu. Emu's gonna take it all just because of. We're gonna go Itachi. Itachi's way better, stronger, better, smarter, everything. Kid Boo's a better villain, bro. Kapachi versus. Ooh. I'm gonna go Kaido. I'm gonna go Emu. Going to. Ooh, shoot. But Itachi's not really like an antagonist. Like, if we really think about it, like he is like on the other side, but he only was on the other side because he was planning stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're going Emu. Final boss. Emu's final boss. Emu's the final boss. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not biased either. So like when I'm doing these lists, I promise you I'm never biased. Let's see. Worst anime tropes. Which glazed anime character is the most overrated? This is low-key a good one though. I'm gonna save this though. Which is a hotter take? The best duo. Best personal. Which fictional world would you want to live in? Okay, which one I'd rather live in? This is beautiful. But I'd rather live in the Avatar last. This is Fallout, but it says Avatar. Whatever. But I'd rather live in as in the Avatar world, and I could be an Avatar. I could basically have bending powers, or would I want to be in Star Wars? Low key, I'm going to please like the TikTok live. Please and thank you. Don't forget to like the live and follow. Please and thank you. I'm gonna have to go. Which world would I rather live in? It depends though, because if I go into Star Wars, no, actually no. If you go into either or, you don't have a choice of the power you're gonna get. You might be like Sokka in the Avatar, and if you go to the Star Wars, you might be like you might just have a gun. You might just be like a robot. You don't really know which one you would be in, but I'm gonna go Avatar. I do want a lightsaber though. A lightsaber though. My Hero versus Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online. I'm gonna go My Hero, but you might spawn in as a water bottle, an Xbox controller, a DJ equipment, someone's ear. You might show up as whatever. So I'm gonna go My Hero, cause I don't know anything about Sword Art Online. Spy Kids or Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. But then again, you might be like Yamcha, you might be like Krillin, you might be weak, you might be like Piccolo, you could be a Saiyan, you could be like you could be a Namekian, or you might be a Frieza victim. So I'm gonna go Avatar. Why does it keep saying Avatar versus the Avatar, but neither one of these are the Avatar? Fairy Tail versus Beyblade. Okay, I had a Beyblade. Beyblades were cool. Fairy Tail. Please like the TikTok live, please and thank you. So the Beyblade, which verse? Which verse? I'm gonna go Fairy Tail, I guess. I don't know. I guess we're choosing that one. Okay, it's gonna say, so guys, it's going to say a certain thing, but it's not that thing. So basically, would you rather be in a Lego movie, like the one on the left, or would you rather be in Sky High? I'm gonna go left, I guess, because we don't really have any options. So I'm gonna go left. I don't know the one on the right, so I'm gonna go left. That's just me. Naruto. Ooh. But again, you might be like Rock Lee. If you're in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't really know too much about Yu-Gi-Oh! But you can get cards, you can battle people, do all that stuff, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go Naruto, because Naruto is one of my favorite animes. It has a basic power system, but it's very tough though. Like you can't like say Naruto's not tough. You know what I'm saying? Harry Potter. Okay, now it's the Avatar. I'm gonna go Avatar again. The Spy Kids versus the Avatar. I'm gonna go. Why would I want to be a long Avatar? Why would I want to be a long blue Smurf? No, Spy Kids. Okay, Pokemon. Let me explain. If I was in Pokemon, all I had to do is catch Pokemon, train the Pokemon, and verse other Pokemon. That's fun. And if I also get to choose the Pokemon, like the generation I will be in, I'm going Pokemon. Pokemon is like one of my favorite animes. I'm not gonna lie. I guess My Hero. I'm gonna say Dragon Ball Z. I get to meet Trunks, Gohan, Broly. Actually, we don't want to meet Broly. Naruto. Do y'all even like Spy Kids? Do we like Spy Kids? Shall we film Spy Kids? Pokemon versus My Hero. I'm gonna go Pokemon. I can get a really some tough characters, some tough Pokemon. My Hero is cool and all, but you might spawn in with like a terrible quirk. Like I'm explaining this. Someone spawned it in as a quirk bottle. Their quirk was a spray bottle. Would you want to be a spray bottle? No. If you're in Pokemon, you can at least choose the Pokemon that you get. If you're in My Hero, you don't choose the power you get. Pokemon, it's way better. Ooh. Which fictional world would you want to live in? I've added Naruto, and I'm still going Naruto, I'm not gonna lie. I like Dragon Ball Z, but Pokemon. Pokemon's like not the worst universe to live in. Nothing really happens in that universe other than just people getting attacked. All right, best duo. Nah, that's it. I see anime characters. Yo, we serious? Hold on, something's happening right now. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, let's see. Openings. Now we're not doing any openings. I don't really know openings like that. We're not doing those. Iconic anime moments. Okay, bet. So these are just the moments from the anime. We're gonna do 64. I'm gonna see if I can remember them. Yeah, I did not watch either or. Okay. It's gonna do some old animes. I don't know those. Let's see. Um, let's do a quiz. I don't think I ever did a quiz with y'all. Alright, peep this. Let's do a quiz of 60. Do a quiz of 64. Oh, these are opening quizzes. Okay, never mind. But I'm trying to figure out which one to do. Hold on. Opening quiz. Is that all they got? Which glazed anime character is the most overrated? What's good? What's good, buddy? How you doing, bro? How you doing? How you feeling, bro? If you could please like the live, I would appreciate it very much. If you can. I'm just trying to figure out what they got. So I want to do anime, but I want to do something different. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. My top anime songs, top anime moments, anime. Oh, let's do logos. Let's do logos. All right, peep this. Appreciate the follow, by the way, too. Appreciate the follow, appreciate the follow, appreciate the follow. All right, what's the better logo? Akeme God Kill or Tokyo Ghoul? This one low key just looks like a I don't know how to explain what it looks like, but it just looks like one of those things that you put on a tree or something that you just put somewhere. This one just looks like a bird. I'm gonna go with the one on the left. The one on the right just looks kind of Naruto. I know it's just like a headband, but this is just like a shield. Like literally, they just put like a not a shield. What's the word I'm looking for? Blue Naruto. Code Geass versus Hunter x Hunter. I'm gonna go Hunter x Hunter. I don't know. For some reason, I just like it way more. The Hunter x Hunter one, I feel like it's just more. I don't know. It just looks better to me. The one on the left, again, it kind of just looks like. It low key looks like a plane or like something like that. I don't know. You can go Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball, Capsule Corps, or Team Rocket. Theirs is just a R. I'm going the Capsule Corp. Dragon Ball Z Margin or the Straw Hats. I'm going Straw Hats. I like I like one. Alright, I'm stuttering. Never mind. Bleach, the Wanderick, and then Dr. Stone, Kingdom of Science. We gonna go the Wanderich. I hope I said it right. Full Metal Alchemist, the Homunculus versus yo. What's the word? What's the word, my dog? Naruto the Kots. I hate how I'm mispronouncing these words. Naruto the Akatsuki or the Black Clover Black Bulls. I'm not gonna lie, we have to go with Naruto. It's too iconic, too tough, too everything, bro. Too everything, bro. Fairy Tail versus Berserk. Are we serious, bro? Yo, are we serious? You telling me this is a logo? I just see one person, another bean, another person, and then this. But then I just low-key see like I don't know what that is. Yo, Shawnee, you know what this is? I'm gonna go right. I don't know what the heck that one on the left is. Ooh, the Phantom Troop versus the Phantom Troop. Yo, they basically had a spider tattoo on side of them, and the numbers, kind of like Espada, where they just had a number on their hand or their body part, whatever. Phantom Troop, they literally have it where it's tatted on them, and they have the numbers based off of the strength. I'm gonna go I mean the rankings, yeah. I'm gonna go left. Mob Psycho. Haven't watched Mob Psycho yet, but I'm gonna go Mob Psycho. Naruto. Trash. That's fairy tale? I'm gonna go left. Naruto Akatsuki, Naruto. Listen, I'm not even a glazer either, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Fan of true. What do you mean, what's Naruto? I'm gonna go Straw Hats. I'm not a glazer, bro, but I'm like really like honest with my stuff. Like I love all animes. I still need to watch a little more though. We're gonna go Straw Hat. Alright. Let me see if it's working. If it's not working, we're gonna go on top tier list and to see what we got. Which character you wouldn't want to be on? Ooh, perfect. Which character? Basically, why am I stuttering so much? Which character would you not want to be on a 10-hour road trip with? Left, 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 left. The dude on the left is just going to scream, yell, crash out about the music, crash out about them driving too fast, I'm driving too slow, I didn't get the fast food. I don't know the person on the right, but literally the dude on the left is crashing out over anything. I'm sorry. I'm going right. I don't like him. Ooh. And this is not like you're choosing who you would want to be on one with. You're choosing who you would not want. So I'm gonna go. I don't want a kid. Kid's gonna try to do the hockey, Conquerors hockey thing. It's gonna mess up the road. I'm gonna go Jackie Tristan. Don't ask me why. Oolong versus Gecko Moria. I'm gonna go left. He's cool. He's a cool person. Cool pig. Zenitsu. The dude on the left is a perv. I'm sorry. I already told you this. We already know about this. The pervy ones. We're not doing those. We're going right. Ooh, the dirt. Why y'all do him like that? Why y'all call him the dirty Quincy? Ishta. Why you call him a dirty Quincy? I would not want to be with her because she is the type. If you is fine shit, she's doing anything, no matter if you try to even get her out of there. I'm sorry, right's better. Oh, not left. I mean, not right, not right. Left, left. I hate to do on the right. Sorry, sorry. Kenjaku versus Guterman. Oh. We're going right. The dude on the left is going to call me a monkey. I'm good. The dude on the left, Kenjaku, he's going to call me a monkey. I'm pretty sure that's he's in his man's body, pause. But I don't want to be called a monkey. I'm sorry. Ooh. Fan service woman versus the person that can't beat the fan service. Wait, is that her? Well, actually, I think she had like a sister, twin, something. Who would I not want to be with? I get she's a villain, so I would not want to be with a villain. So, Fat Boo. I'm gonna say Fat Boo. I don't want to be with him. He might try to eat me. So let's go to right. Ooh, the gentle Diddy. Who's making these names? Who's making these names? Why does his name say the gentle diddler and his 7-year-old assistant in quotations? Why you put in the diddler? Loki though? Yeah, I'm going left though, cause why you with someone that's 7 years old, bro? It's Loki kind of crazy. Queen or Envy? Envy might transform into me. I don't like that. But Queen, oh shoot, who would I not want to be with? I'm gonna go Queen. Envy's cool. Chi Chi versus yeah, Chi Chi. She's cool. She's cool, Pete. She's cool. Who is the person on the right that I'm seeing? Is that the one that was sticking our Gon in Kilo's butt? Yeah, we're going left. Frankie versus Takamichi. I haven't watched Tokyo Revengers yet. Frankie, he's cool peeps. He can probably build me a bow, build me whatever. He's cool peeps. Who would I not want to be? Um, I can tolerate based on who I'm choosing is the one I would rather choose. I can tolerate. Wait, I think I'm clicking it wrong. Hold on. I just be. I think I'm supposed to choose who I wouldn't want to be with. Oh shoot, I messed it up. Well, best anime fights is simple. It's very simple. Two plus. Listen. Thorfinn versus. I didn't watch this one yet. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go right only because that's what I watched. Luffy versus Kaido versus Ichigo versus Aizen. Damn, this is a hard one. Ichigo versus Aizen was a pretty good fight. Luffy versus Kaido was a pretty good fight. I remember watching it before with my brother, and Luffy just walked in front of Big Mom and Kaido. But this fight on the right is pretty good too. And I'm not a glazer or anything, but I love One Piece, so I'm gonna go left. That's just what I gotta say. Goku versus Beerus versus Tokido versus Gyauko. So was this season 5 or was this was in the movie? Okay, this was season 5. I'm gonna go Goku versus Beerus. This was a cool fight, but it's not the best fight. It's his best anime fights. I don't know why they put that in there. It's not the best anime fight, but it's a pretty decent fight. Naruto versus ooh. I'm going right, Loki. I'm not even glazing. Bleach has some good fights, but Naruto versus Ishiki, that was tough. Julius versus Patre versus Sanji versus Queen. I'm going left. Yo, if you remember this Black Clover fight, this fight was actually like top. Like it was really tough, bro. Like if you just seen how fast they were moving and like him finding out like, oh, this whole entire time, like bro, the one on the left is just too tough game. Crollo versus Zeno versus Silva versus ooh, so Crollo versus Zeno and Silva. Ichibei versus Yahweh. I mean Yawatch. I think it's Yawatch. I'm gonna go. Oh, Vegito versus Zamatsu versus Netero versus Miriam. Okay. The fight on the right was pretty good. Am I the only one? Yeah, I just started kind of streaming on this on YouTube. It's like my third time, but like my second time actually taking it seriously. I never really stream on YouTube, so it's kind of new. Um, Vegito versus Zamatsu versus Netero versus Miriam. I'm gonna go left. The right school. Gon, Killua, Hisoka versus the Razor, Yuji, and Toyo versus Maido. I'm gonna go right. Right was pretty peak. Ooh, hold on. Peep this. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Escanor versus Estarosa. Who decided that versus Sasuke versus Killer Bee? Now, I'm not gonna lie, the one on the right wasn't really a fight, if I'm gonna be completely honest, because he literally cooked Sasuke within like a minute. I'm gonna go left, just because it wasn't really a fight. Like, a fight has to be like from both sides. Sasuke tried to fight, but literally like got cooked. So I'm gonna go left. He got cooked badly, bro. Team 7 versus Kaguya versus Ichigo. Okay. Let me slow down how I'm speaking. Team 7 versus Kaguya. The last person that shows up, the last final boss that randomly shows up, we know nothing about. This fight was pretty good in Ninja Storm. I'm gonna rewatch it. I mean, I'm watching Shippuden right now, so I'm gonna get to that point. Ichigo versus Kapachi was a really good fight as well. I'm gonna go the one on the left. Deku versus Overall. Luffy versus Katakuri. Yo, Luffy versus Katakuri is one of the best fights that I have seen. I'm not saying it's the best fight, but it is one of the best fights that I have seen. Katakuri taught Luffy. He basically blossomed his hockey by continuing to fight him, and Loki helped him. Loki by being his sensei, bro. I'm going right. Deku versus Overhaul was a good fight though. Ichigo versus left. This fight, We seen, was it Vasta Lorde, Ichigo. We seen a lot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Left is a really good. Like I feel like left is better than right. I'm not gonna lie. Luffy versus Don Flamingo. Benny Morrow versus Demon. I'ma go Luffy versus Don Flamingo. Benny Morrow versus the Demon was cool. He was versing himself, I think. But we going left. Ost Asta and Yuno versus Lich, or Mob versus. I didn't watch the one on the right, so I haven't watched Mob Psycho. We gonna go Asta and Yuno versus Lynch. This is a pretty good fight, bro. Toji versus Dogon, or Mizu. She did cook him. I thought this was the one from the movie, like the movie one, because she got cooked. Oh, they got cooked, not her. Toji. One on the left was actually not. I'm gonna go Toji. Toji was pretty cool. Gon versus. I'm gonna go right. Gon. There wasn't really a fight. Like listen, a fight is not one sided. A fight is two sided. If you're doing the fighting and you're just cooking them, you're low-key just bullying them. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go Ichigo versus Uryu. Pretty good fight. Left. Left. Instantly. Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki. Shanks versus Kid was not even a good fight, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, hold on. Like, Shanks versus Kid was not a fight. Like, it was not a good fight, bro. Honestly. Ooh. Left. Do you remember when he took his weights off? Do you guys remember him taking his weights off? Do you guys remember him punching him? Do you remember when after this, when he literally won and he still tried to get rid of him? Do y'all remember that? Asa and Yami versus Dante was a pretty good fight as well. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. But just the tuning exam was just too good though. Like the tuning exam, like it's just for me. Yami versus Lynch versus Goku versus Goku versus Frieza, Lynch versus Yami. And it's which is better. It's not saying which is more iconic, which one made the anime lit, which one's just better. Okay. We gonna wait. Let me low key do this. I'm gonna go left. Madara versus Hashirama. I low-key don't remember Broly versus everybody though. I'm gonna go right. Gennaro versus left. Left was a tough fight. Left was a long tough fight. Madara versus the Shinobi Lions. I just seen this. Goku versus Kid Buu. I do remember this too. I'm gonna go right. Kid Buu was a good fight, but you gotta remember, like, you know what I'm saying? Tengen versus, that was a good fight. Low key though, the animations, it was just two swords just hitting each other. Gon versus Hisoka. I don't really remember how it went, but right. Rukia versus, oh, who's this dude? I don't remember that dude. Left was cool when he pulled up with the chains. You know what I'm saying? That was mad cool. Luffy versus Lucci. Yo, Luffy versus Lucci will always be Luffy. Like it doesn't matter. It don't matter what it is or who it is. If it's Luffy versus Lucci, Lucci versus anybody, just know Lucci's always coming last. Always. Goku versus Frieza. Left. The one on the right was really like two side, but I feel like left was better. Luffy versus Usopp. Sukuna versus Magaraka. Right. That was a cool fight. I never watched the one on the right. I don't think. Goku versus Kefla. Left was pretty good. Ichigo versus Grimmjow. Goku versus Piccolo. I'm going left. I like the Ichigo versus Grim. That fight. Naruto versus Pain. Gojo versus Toji. Now, I don't think Gojo in any I don't think any Gojo fights or Toji fights will be top 5 or be better than Naruto versus Pain. I do understand Gojo is pretty tough, But Naruto versus Pain, I feel like Naruto was like this arc was cool. I like the end. You know what I'm saying? When he like talked to Nagato, I liked when he seen his father and stuff. That was cool. I'm going right, but left was cool too. They don't watch the right, left. Goku versus Jiren was one of the it broke the internet. He learned ultra instinct. He literally wished that all the people that he beat came back. He did get beat up a little bit though. I'm not gonna lie, but it was a pretty good fight. It was like two-sided. Right. Again, one on the left wasn't really fair. She did do some damage, but not fully. So Kabachi versus Grimmy was tough. Aiza versus everyone. Goku versus Mars and Vegeta. I liked Right. Right was pretty good. I didn't see Right ever, but Right. Deku versus Byakugo or Piccolo versus Android 17. Was this the training arc or something? Piccolo. Goku versus one everybody remembers. One we all remember when he turned Super Saiyan. Two. And he cooked him. I don't remember right, but I watched it a long time ago. So we gotta go left. Deku versus Shoto or Edward versus his father? I'm gonna go his father. Shikamaru versus Hayden. How you pronounce it? Naruto versus Sasuke. Naruto versus Sasuke. He did figure out how to beat him. He did figure out because Shikamaru's so smart. He figured out how to beat him. But Naruto versus Sasuke. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch y'all though for today.